And what you have done, you and Anita, is absolutely magnificent. And I remember when we were sharing, share and shine, the last one, you could just see how people had been altered from the inside out and from the outside in, because it really works all these ways, and also with all the chakras and with the meridians. I mean, you get the whole package.
We have tailored the protocol of the Fountain of Plenitude for 28 days. The first 24 days are for the 24 cycles of existence, the 12 masculine that are the later 12, and the 12 feminine, the first ones. So we have a total of 24. And in these 2 cycles, we go over twice on each of the 12 main meridians. And these meridians are connected with the 12 main organs. And as is spoken in here about how the war starts within. And this is how tension, aging, and decay manifest in the body.
There's less disdain for the past, I would say. I think specifically there's definitely been some blocks, that I've had to go through with regards to like my ability to self-mother, to self-nurture. Being able to even just take, for example, the different like rose quartz crystals and being given permission to take care of myself in even like a higher level of way, and being shared as though like this is actually part of the gift that you're bringing to other people is to be able to do this for yourself.
But in doing the 28-day protocol, it required commitment. And doing that protocol, which was, I would rather call it ceremony, because it was a ceremony of entering into the sacred space, not just in my home, but within myself. I became my own sacred space. And so using the oils and using the rose quartz stones, using the music elixirs and the meditations.
So when we bring all the organs and the meridians into resolution, what we have is a peaceful within and a peaceful without. And this is what we are accomplishing with the protocol, which is the bringing into purity all these distorted emotions that are the agents causing exactly that war within. Because in each meridian, we have 4 distorted emotions causing the illusion of separation.
But what it did, every time that I entered into ceremony, which required me to take that time for myself, to make that time for myself, I discovered that the changes that were happening within me, in my inner space, it made me want more. It made me want more of that. And so everything just began to change. Everything began to change. My attitude began to change. The way I felt about myself began to change. And so when I say coming home to myself, the way that you feel about yourself, if you don't like to be at home, then it's hard to really, you can exist there, but you don't live there. And so when we come home to ourselves, we can exist in our bodies for a long time, but do we really live? Do we really live in that place where we're comfortable within ourselves and not afraid to explore our inner space?
That's beautiful. Like my whole body has become, into awareness. Like it's a huge sensory. Like I feel my body like I've never felt it before, but from the inside out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can sense things and emotions with my body more subtle and faster now than I could before, because they're more sensitive to my awareness.
This is really important, how attuned you are with your body. And one of the reasons is clearing the distorted emotions from the meridians. Then now you have all this beautiful, pristine space to fill it up with pure emotions and pure feelings. And you are attuned to your environment, because as you are carving inner space, that inner space give you more information about your outer. And there is a dance that is graceful.
In retrospect, though, I can look back and I'm starting to see, oh, wow, this has changed. My response to this has changed. And can't always put my finger on it. I can just tell you that that's been the case. And sometimes I know that it was the working together of the different alchemical equations of doing this and that. And so these new songs are produced in your heart and in your being. And as they're produced from your home, they're going out into your environment, which is your home as well, because wherever you are your own sacred space and you're standing in it. And so it all becomes your sacred space. And it really is coming from within and being at home in your own skin. And so I'm at home. I'm more at home than I've ever been. And I've lightened up. But it's not anything that I did necessarily, except be committed to my own process, my own magic, my own joy, my own healing.
There's such a majestic quality to the work, is how I want to put it. It's like that combination of magical and royalty, right? That you kind of merge together and you bring that to other people, right? To claim their divinity.
So on the very last day, on the 28th day, what we have is a ceremony of boundlessness existence. And what this is about is bringing all the organs and the meridians into harmony, into oneness, so that the war within can be interrupted and stopped. And then a new reality is birthed.
Music to my ears. My whole body, music to my whole body. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it seems like the first time actually to be really alive, because it's cognitively, it's like connected to all the senses. It's not just, if you read a really good book and you can visualize, this is like awakening everything.
With the oils, once you smell the oils, the olfactory senses only take 6 seconds for the brain to register. And so immediately the fragrances begin to work in the body, the healing properties, without even applying them to your skin, just by smelling them. And so we know that the smell is the one thing that we did not lose. So even in smelling the oils, it helps us to come back home to ourselves, because we remember who we are.
Like if I really right now just tune in to my root chakra, I feel on fire. I feel more grounded than I have ever felt in my life. And I feel it coming more and more. And with this also my voice.
Beautiful.
So, that I can speak my heart. Because I have a foundation that is awakened.
And it's absolutely a frequency. Like the oils, the music, the meditation, the words, all of it does bring you into a place of just, you just keep feeling better and better, is the way that I put it. And exponentially as well. Like it doesn't happen in a long period of time. It happens very rapidly.
It would be the clarity. It would be the clarity of mind. And because of the clarity, there's not so much monkey mind that goes on. And without that, then you can hear. You're in the moment, you're aware, and you hear. You hear, you see, you feel. So that has been, I would say that's been the greatest.
Thank you for doing that, because it's actually the greatest service we can render is to be happy and to be joyful and to be hopeful, and the lightness of being open doors for you in hope